Thank you for calling Mr. A's. This is Michael speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah, I have a question about transportation to your restaurant.
Okay.
And do you have a parking lot or parking garage?
We do, in fact, have a valet. It's on 4th Avenue in between Laurel and Maple. And then there's also on-street parking. However, it is December nights over in Balboa Park, so it's probably going to be slim to no parking.
Slim. Okay. Well, do your valet handle? Is it just automobiles? Do you do other forms of transportation?
I'm sorry. Do they handle what kind of automobiles?
Well, I have an aircraft, sir. So I was wondering about a parking garage. If you could just make room for that on the top.
You said you have an aircraft?
Yeah. We can just land right on the roof there.
Unfortunately not.
It's a small.
That would be quite the spectacle.
Well, it's a small helicopter. They're newer and they're smaller, more compact. It's more safe. It's okay for a public landing.
Unfortunately, we do not have any sort of access for that kind of vehicle.
But you can track me with an app. I can send you a link to the app. Just use my referral code, and you can track me on the way, and you'll be able to estimate my time of arrival.
Okay. I mean, I've just never dealt with this before.
Yeah. Did you have your app store open right now?
I do not. No, we do not have a Mr. A's app store.
No, I mean for your phone. I'll send you the link.
Is this a serious call?
Yeah, I have trying to get there. Hopefully, make a reservation while doing this as well.
Okay, well, let me put you on hold because I'm going to have to go get a manager for this one. Give me one moment.
You can't just put me down for a reservation? Oh. Okay. That sounds fancy. I think I need some new sound effects. Maybe I'll have a email address. You can send some. You could send some sound clips, and I'll put them in my soundboard. No, I don't actually want to do that. It's that'll be a disaster. Yeah. What's this guy doing? I don't know. You know what I like to do? I'll give it 15 seconds, something like that. I'll give it a little 15 seconds or block.
Hi, thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was speaking to who was it I was speaking to? Was that your receptionist or?
No, I believe you're actually just speaking to one of the servers.
Oh, okay.
Here?
That would explain why he didn't know what was going on over there.
Maybe, yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, well, I operate aircraft, and I was curious about the valet situations with that.
So we have a valet underneath the building.
Yeah.
It's off of 4th Avenue.
Okay. Well, we're going to be above the building because it's an aircraft.
So we don't have any place to land that on our building.
But you do have a rooftop.
We have a rooftop, yes.
Yeah, we can just land right on there. It's safe. It's not like a large commercial grade or, police helicopter or something like that. It's much smaller. I got it on Amazon. It's safe,
we wouldn't be able to do that. The roof, it's really restricted access, so guests aren't allowed up there.
It's okay. We can just land right on there. What you can do is I was trying to get the server he didn't have internet access, I suppose. If you could just download the app, I can give you my referral code, and you can track me.
I still don't think that would be allowed, but I can ask a manager for you.
Okay, I thought you were a manager.
No, I'm just a hostess. The manager was not available at the moment.
Well, how long is it going to take to get a manager on the line? Because I'm trying to, program all these things.
It'll just be one moment.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Hey, we're holding. This is Ryan.
Ryan, how you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, you're a manager?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't sound too happy about that.
I definitely am.
Okay, good. I was just transferring to two other people.
You want to try to land a helicopter on the roof?
Well, it's not exactly a helicopter in the traditional sense, just a smaller aircraft.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't okay that, and it wouldn't be us you'd contact anyways. It would be the building.
Well, you're a manager, correct?
Correct, but I only manage the restaurant, not the building.
Yeah, these are
so you have to call the building.
These are some high-profile clients, or we don't want to be in traffic. It's just a smaller aircraft that has nothing to do with, like a police helicopter or anything.
It's very funny, but yeah, no, it's nothing that we'd field here. Thank you.
Why would this be funny to you?
Because you're obviously joking. Thank you.
Why would this be a joke? I don't understand.
Either way, you would have to call the building, not us.
You haven't heard of this before? You haven't seen it on Amazon or anything like that?
No, sir.
It's a newer thing. It's only been approved in the past 18 months. And since then,
it sounds really cool.
Yeah, since then I've done the training, and now I'm a certified pilot for these devices.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, if you're looking to make some extra money on the side, you can just use my referral code on the app. You can just use the app, and you can track our distance and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like Uber, but it's in the air.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, you don't know it's already been it's already happening. It's underway in your city.
Nope, didn't know that.
Yeah. So where can we land? Just right on top.
Again, you're calling the wrong people. So
yeah,
thank you, sir. I'm gonna have to go.
Well, deboarding would only take about 3 minutes tops. I'm trained.
I think we're losing reception here, sir.
I don't believe you.
No, it's definitely it's voice over IP, but it seems like it's breaking up.
Well, you just talked to me a second ago. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. That could be it. Okay. All right, we got our call back. I don't appreciate this. Ooh. There's immediate hang up. That's when you know he's had enough, I suppose.
Thank you for calling, Mr. A's. This is Nicole. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just hung up on by the manager, or maybe got disconnected. It was strange because he said we were losing reception, but I could hear him so cool. And it wasn't.
Oh, that's weird. Can I place you on a brief hold for 1 moment?
Sure. Okay. Yep. What's going on with this? Yep. Come on. It's taking so long. His manager thinks he's a smart guy. Well, you know what? He hasn't passed certified training to become a commercial passenger drone pilot like I have. Okay, I'll give it 15 seconds. Good 15 seconds, and that's going to be it.
Hi, thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just disconnected by your manager, I suppose. I mean, I don't know if we got disconnected there, but he was being a bit discriminatory, so I'm not sure that could have been it.
I mean, he was just trying to tell you we cannot help you with this situation. You need to call the building.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of this. It's a commercial passenger drone.
We've never heard of it, and it's not up to us to make the decision.
You don't have a helipad nearby? Because we can't even use even those. Those are actually reserved for full-size helicopters.
No, we don't have any of that nearby.
Why was he saying we were getting disconnected? I could hear him fine. I think he was being discriminatory towards me.
Well, there's nothing he can do to help you out, so you need to call security.
Well, I think he needs to make it good because he was being discriminatory towards me.
Michael speaking. How may I help you?
We are busy setting up for our dinner service, so I can take down your name and number if you want me to have him give you a call back, but right now is not the time to speak with him.
I'd rather talk to him personally right now. I'm very offended by his actions.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. He can't talk to you right now.
Well, I demand that you put him on the line immediately, sir.
I can take down your name and number, sir, if you would like, but he can't speak with you at the moment.
I need to speak to someone on the same level of him, sir.
I can take down your name and number, and someone can give you a call back.
Well, when's the best time I can talk to him?
Not anytime tonight, because dinner service is beginning, so we're going to be fully committed with our reservation.
Well, I'm going to be fully committed to calling you back in approximately 30 minutes, so hopefully someone can just chat with me for a little bit, just get these kinks worked out and reassure me that you're not being discriminatory.
We're not being discriminatory. We told you that you cannot land a helicopter on the building, and it's not up to us to make the decision, so you need to call the building managers.
Well, I'm black.
Okay, that has nothing to do with it.
It has to do with your manager's attitude. He's being discriminatory.
That has nothing to do with it.
He's saying he couldn't understand me. I think he was just being racial.
Sir, I'm going to have to place you on hold again for a moment.
Why? Damn. Harsh. Very harsh.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to stop calling. You know that this is not something that's possible. We can't land a helicopter on the roof.
It's not a helicopter. It's a commercial passenger drone.
You can't land anything on the roof, and even if you could, it wouldn't be us that you contact. It's the building, not the restaurant.
It could fit on a table. It's not that big, and I think you're being discriminatory towards me because I'm black.
Because you're what?
Because I'm black.
We're on the phone. I can't even see you.
You could tell you're saying you couldn't hear me. You didn't get reception. You're making comments. You're being discriminatory. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. You're using I understand what you're using to call us, but please.
What do you mean?
Stop.
I'm using an Obama.
What do you think? You're using like a filter for your voice. I can hear it.
A filter?
It's going like
a filter?
While you're talking. No, a filter. Like, you speak into it and then it comes out a different way.
I'm on my Bluetooth headset. Is that what you're referring to?
Maybe that's what it's from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how I'd be discriminatory. We're on the phone. We're not in person. So.
Well, I've experienced discriminatory people many times in my life.
We can't authorize anything landing out here because it's the building, that it's not the restaurant that you would call.
Sir, are you denying that I face discriminatory practices in my day-to-day life? Well, I know it when I hear it as well as when I see it.
That may be, sir, but this has nothing to do with that. This is just kind of a ludicrous thing to ask to land something on our patio.
We've done it many times before.
I've never done it here.
I'm the first black pilot of the commercial passenger drones. So I appreciate being a little bit more respectful. And I've been through the training. I've been certified, so there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, sir. Again, it has nothing to do with any of that. It's just not something that's possible here, and you know it's not. So can you please stop calling? We have a lot of stuff going on, and we have a job to do. We can't be on the phone with you all evening.
What do you mean I know it's not? That's not true, sir.
It's not. It is true. It is actually very true.
I've done this many times.
Where have you done that?
Other businesses in the area and across the entire region.
Not at ours.
I know, because you're being discriminatory.
People have asked to do it here.
You're being discriminatory. That's why.
You would even talk to. It would be the building.
Well, you're being discriminatory. That's why you won't let me do it.
Who am I being discriminatory to?
You're being racial towards me.
Not discriminatory. How could it be racial if we're on the phone and not in person?
See, there you go again. You're being racial.
How do I know? How do I know what you like? How would I even have the opportunity to do so if we're on the phone?
You're correcting
Doesn't make any sense.
You're correcting my speech like any white man would do. I don't appreciate it.
How do you know that I'm white?
Because you're being discriminatory. Otherwise, what would you be?
So white people are the only people that are allowed to be discriminatory?
Towards black people?
I don't
No.
understand, sir. Can you please stop calling us? We're just trying to get you off the phone. And if you continue to call back, we'll just keep hanging up on you.
But you're going to be on Facebook for being a discriminatory racial establishment.
That's really a shame because we don't deserve that by any means.
Well, I think you do.
You're calling us during December nights asking to land a drone on the patio, which is not something that we're able to do.
It takes 3 minutes. Deboarding takes 3 minutes, sir.
Call the building. I keep telling you to call the building. Call the building.
Why?
Call the building.
I'm just letting you know we're going to be there.
Put it on Facebook. No one will think it's normal that you are calling us to land something on our patio.
People request this service all the time, sir. You're going to think it's not normal that you're...
I've never heard that.
Well, you're being discriminatory. People aren't going to like that.
Okay, again, I don't know what to tell you, but unfortunately you got to stop calling us. Thank you.
We need to get this straightened out, sir.
There's nothing to straighten out.
Yes, there is.
It's impossible to straighten out something that is impossible.
All you have to do is download the app and you can track it. Deboarding takes 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops.
Yeah, it sounds really cool, but again, it's not something that's applicable here.
We're going to have to work it out because this is the mode of transportation that's been requested. The service has already been paid for.
Okay, well, I'm not sure how you're going to pull that off, but unfortunately that's not something
That's why I'm calling, sir.
I know, and we're telling you that we don't have the ability to authorize that because it's the building, not the restaurant, that would authorize that. I've told you that 100 times.
How do you know?
Because we are a tenant. We don't own the building.
So you're giving me a runaround here because I'm black. So you're having me call these other people and they're going to tell me no anyway? Okay. He hung up, but we'll get one more in just to see if they do pick up.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, up to the patio.
Damn. You can hear him talking about it in the background. That's going to ruin their night. Okay.